On today's Daily Slab, we are going to look at the 2023 NFL Draft Class. We're also going to take a closer look at Josh Allen and his market now that he has a tight end weapon, and we are going to look at the releases of the week. So sit back, relax, and enjoy today's Daily Slab. Welcome everyone to the Daily Slab, and we're going to start off with the post of the day. And here you see the question, what will Prizm, the hype be around Prizm? What will it cost? Whatever question you want to insert in there, what will it be like for the NFL card market next year? Because we just came off of a year where there was Kenny Pickett and then some second rounders and then Mr. Irrelevant at the very end of the draft. Otherwise, there was nothing really that anybody wanted from the NFL card market this year. Well, next year you've got Bryce Young, the number 1 pick to the Panthers. You've got C.J. Stroud, the number 2 pick to the Texans, and Anthony Richardson, the number 4 pick to the Colts. All quarterbacks, all top 5 picks. That obviously, if you know football cards, you know what that means. That means that the Prizm, the Select, the Optic, all of that market is going to go crazy. Just absolutely crazy. People are going to want to have those cards. I walked into Target the other day. There was Prizm Blaster, or Walmart. There's Prizm Blasters sitting on the shelves. I don't think that is going to happen next year with the amount of guys that are coming out that are QBs. And that doesn't even include the Will Levises, who got drafted beginning of the second round, and the 4th round quarterbacks, and the 5th round quarterbacks, guys like that. So there's plenty of QB options, along with Robinson that got drafted by the Falcons at running back. So it should be interesting. While the wide receiver class wasn't overly strong, the quarterback class very strong, and you have a top running back. Should be really good, but I want to know what you guys think. Do you think it's going to be one of the best sets in recent years? Will it top 2020, or will it come close to 2020 in terms of excitement? I don't think it does personally, but you never know. So let me know your thoughts on next year's Prizm, Select, Optic, National Treasures, whatever. Let me know your thoughts on this year's rookie class and what's going to happen with them in the future, and if that is going to drive enough excitement to get the bad taste of this past year's NFL rookie class out of everyone's mouth. All right, for our trender for today, we've got Josh Allen. So a lot of times in the NFL draft, the really big, I'll say, production guys, at least high hype guys, high talent guys. You know, a lot of those guys are getting drafted front end of the first round. You expect them to go in and dominate instantaneously. Whatever position it might be. If they get drafted at running back, if they get drafted at defensive end, if they get drafted at linebacker, cornerback, whatever it is, you are expecting a day 1 starter. Not so much the back half of the first round. It's still, you're expecting guys to start, maybe, or at least be valuable subs. And especially the NFL draft, unlike any other draft, is you're expecting to get valuable guys any round. First round, second round, third round, fourth round, fifth round, even 7th round with Brock Purdy that we've mentioned earlier. Well, the Buffalo Bills have Dawson Knox as their tight end, and he's a fine tight end. Couple 500-yard reception seasons, 15 touchdowns last 2 years. He's a fine tight end. But the Bills, with their late first-round draft pick, 26th, 27th, they drafted Dalton Kincaid this year, who is the top tight end prospect in a class full of tight end prospects. In fact, it's one of the best tight end classes in recent memory, and Dalton Kincaid is the best of the bunch, and the Bills got him late in the back half. And what's interesting here is if you read him up on him in his player profile, you'll notice that it says, or before the draft, his scouting combine profile, it says that he is a very talented receiving tight end who struggles with run blocking. Well, the Bills last year were 8th in passing attempts, 16th in rushing attempts, with a quarter of those, or a little bit more than a quarter of those, coming on Josh Allen runs. So that's not really a run blocking situation, I wouldn't think anyways. So Dalton Kincaid feels like a perfect fit for this Bills offense. You probably get a little bit of an upgrade over Dawson Knox. You get a guy whose talents fit the offense you want to run, and that should help Josh Allen moving forward. You know, the Bills offense has always been, what can Josh Allen do? What can Stephon Diggs do? Now you add another very talented guy to that offense, and I am super, super curious to see how he does, because right now Josh Allen cards, they're kind of moving up in the world. His Optic Hollow PSA 10, that is up $327, 27% in a month. So that's a really good trend upwards heading into the draft. Now that he has Dalton Kincaid and has a tight end weapon that he hasn't really had before, I'll be curious to see if that can help it push it up even more, especially considering he got the best tight end in a very deep tight end class. And then lastly, we have what's happening, and that is our release schedule of the week. And for every good week, you're going to have a dud week, right? And we had a great week last week. You had Optic Contenders football. You had 2023 Bowman baseball. This week, not great. There's only 4 releases on the schedule, and not many of them are very exciting. You got 2023 Panini Stars and Stripes baseball on May 3rd. That's not exactly a product you write home about. You've got 2023 Rittenhouse Doctor Who Series 1 to 4. Again, not really something you write home about. I guess maybe people like Doctor Who, they might want to get it, but I couldn't care less. And you've got 2023 Panini Prizm Basketball Premium Box Set. And box sets, they're just not that exciting. The one exciting thing is the 2022-2023 Select Soccer that you've got here, Premier League Soccer. That should be a good product at least, or hopefully a fun product at least, compared to the rest of them. But kind of a weak week in regards to releases. So if you want any of these, go hit up your card shop. Otherwise, go find some 2023 Bowman. Rip that a week later, because that was a very fun rip. I got to rip a lot of that, and that was a blast. So check out your card shops this week. Go support your local card shop and buy some packs, even if it's not the releases of this week. And lastly, Monday nights, we have our Monday night YouTube live stream, which goes from 5 to 5:45 Central Time. And Aaron and I talk about a myriad of subjects. So if you're interested in learning more about sports cards, I don't know what it will be yet, but if you're interested to talk more about sports cards, learn more about sports cards, and join in the conversation about sports cards, you can join us at 5 p.m. Central Time, 3 p.m. Pacific, right here on SlabStox YouTube to talk sports cards. Hope to see you there. Thank you everyone for watching today's Daily Slab. If you like this video, please click that like button, and I will talk to you tomorrow for the next Daily Slab. See you everyone.